Hi everyone, welcome to Beyond Decadent Planning with Erin. Today we are going to be doing my cash planning for my bi-weekly pay of January 31st. For those of you who are just joining us, I have a Canadian family of four. With two growing boys, and they eat like how to eat me out of house and home. So as I'm doing this planning, all of the money you see here is in Canadian dollars, and I get paid bi-weekly. So we are planning for 2 weeks out. So when we're doing things like gas, that is my spending for my husband and I's vehicles for the next 2 weeks. Same with groceries. That is for our family of four for the next 2 weeks. In my monthly plan with me video, I actually plan out all of my paychecks and my bills. So you'll see if you go back and watch that, it kind of takes you through these 2 pages. But basically what I do is I'll identify the days that I get paid. So the 3rd, the 17th, and the 31st. And I will identify all of the bills that are going to be coming out of those pay. So I did the January one about a month ago. We are coming towards the end of January. And so I also have my February one done as well. So I do know that all of these bills in black, so taxes, credit card, RRESP, gym, as well as the ones indicated in purple here, are all coming out of my January 31st pay. So when all of those bills, the money for that is kept in my bank account because they're all directly withdrawn. And so when I'm planning this, the amount that I have to plan today is actually, and I forgot to write that down, is $990. So this amount is all my bills are already taken out of this. So this is just the amount I have for discretionary spending. So let's get to it. So again, those of you who are joining us for the first time, this white area right here are all the things that I pull from most frequently. They're typically envelopes that I keep in my wallet, usually about the same amount every pay. Might go a little up or down depending on how many bills I have that week. And then these down here are the ones, my sinking funds. So these are ones I'm saving for specific things or just have a specific amount of money in, so that when I want to go clothes shopping, for example, when the kids, as they always do, run out of all of their clothing or grow a whole new set of feet and need like 5 sizes too big shoes. I have enough money in my clothes budget to go out and spend that money. Once I finish planning out exactly how much is going to go into each category, then I identify what the bills are going to look like, or the denominations that I'm going to pull out of my bank to make up this 990. So I know exactly how much money I need, because I could go and get $900 in $100 bills, but that's not going to help me because I'm not putting even 100s into each of my envelopes. So I need to have make sure I can put like $5 in beauty or $100 in emergency. So I do need to plan out exactly what the denominations are that I need to pull from my bank. So this helps me. So I bring this to the bank, and then I'm able to tell them exactly what I need for denominations. So, like I said, I've got $990 to spend this pay. Got my calculator, so I'm going to pull that out and put that on here so that as I allocate a specific amount, I can minus it out of here, and that'll help me with some of my other envelopes. You're going to see these white ones are typically where I'm spending the most money, again, because they're things I am buying most often. So I keep them in my wallet so I have that on me whenever I need to. So let's start with the ones I like I said, I put the most money in. So groceries, we're gonna do $500 this week. I'm out of a lot of things, and so I'm going to have to buy a lot of purchases. For example, like garlic powder. I cook with garlic a lot, so I can't be out of that. But of course, those are super expensive, so I need to make sure that I've got some extra money in that budget. So now I only have $490 left. So even though 990 sounds like a lot, again, that's over a 2-week period. So when I'm looking at groceries, I do want to have 250 for each week because I do my grocery shopping weekly. So I want to make sure I've got 4 100s and 2 50s. Hopefully that makes sense. Gas, I do almost the same amount every single week. So that's 125. Again, my husband and I both have a vehicle. And so we want to have a 50 and a 75. So again, we want to make sure we have 2 50s, a 20 and a 5, so that whoever's doing the most driving that week gets the $75 to fill up their tank, although lately that does not fill our tank, so we're going to have to eke out that amount of money. But that's where kind of our spending envelope. So I have one here for Aaron, and Jeff is my husband. So I give us a spending amount as well, so that we can use it for whatever we want. Okay, so now we're down to $365. We have a lot going on this week, so I am going to put $100 into restaurants. And the reason for that is we're going to have to eat out a lot more than we normally do. Normally I put about $50 into restaurants. So I want to be prepared with that. I am going to do smaller denominations here. So I'm going to do 250s just to make it easy. Because it's going to be fast food on the go. Hopefully some healthier options, but I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so now we are at $265. I think for my husband and I'm just going to give us $10 each. Household, I think we just purchased toilet paper and detergent and hand soap and stuff like that. So the household is things for everyone's using in the household. So I don't think we need a huge amount in there. So I'm just going to put $25 case of emergency. And then entertainment, I think we'll just put $20 in there. So we've got 200 now to put into my sinking funds. If you didn't watch my subscription video, definitely go back and watch that. It kind of explains this envelope and how I came up with the numbers that I need to put in there every month. So I'm going to be putting $25 in. I do pull cash and put this in this envelope, even though I pay all of my subscriptions with my credit card, but this just helps me. So once a month, I pull the money from there and put it directly onto my credit card so that when the expenses come out, I've already paid it off. And now I think I'm behind, so I may have to go back and do this again. So $990 minus 20. The hazard of talking while you're doing money, you get a little distracted. Minus 25. Okay, so I wasn't too far off. But I did forget to do my denominations, so I'm just going to quickly throw those in there. Some of them are super easy because it's just do one bill and off we go. Okay. So the other one I do want to put, we've got a bunch of sports stuff coming this week. One of my son's games, they play hockey. One of my son's teams, they're going and doing this whole experience thing. So I need to have a little bit of extra money in that envelope. So that brings us down to 75. It is crazy how quickly that almost $1,000 goes away. But anyways, we are going to, I'm just going to pull 100 for that. And then the other one, medical. So even though I'm in Canada and medical is covered by the province and my taxes, so I don't actually have to pay to go to the hospital or anything like that. I still have to pay for prescriptions. And so I'm going to be putting $50 in there. So that only leaves us with $25 to put into various things. So beauty, I do have some time before my next haircut, so I'm going to put $5 in there. But it is coming up soon, and I'm hoping next pay to be able to put a larger amount in there, because getting my hair cut and stuff, it is about $100. So I think this envelope is empty. I should just double check that. Oh, it's not empty. It has $25. So that's good. So 30. So I need $70 eventually, but we'll try and make up some of the difference there. I don't think I need clothes, content. These ones are all nice to have. I don't need to make any of those purchases. School, we are okay. I've paid all of the kids' excursions and field trips and all that kind of stuff, so we are good with that. Anniversary, my anniversary is in December, so I got plenty of time. I do have a bunch of birthday parties coming up. Both my boys are coming up in the spring, so we will do $5 in there. Canada Day, we're good. Christmas, Easter, Halloween. I was gonna check those. I don't think I need, no, oh, my husband hasn't spent his money from last time. So anniversary, I've got 70. Birthday, I've got 120, but I'm gonna put $5 in there. Canada Day, I've got 80. I think I am good. Christmas has 10, but I've got 11 whole months. And then Easter has 100. And Halloween has 50. I think I am going, I'll put $5 in Easter. Just, I am hosting Easter dinner this year. So $100. We don't do anything fancy for Easter, but I do want to, oh, I forgot to do these. I do want to make sure I have enough money in there for that. So 105 isn't it, but hopefully in pays where we have more money, I'll be able to add a little bit more in there. Okay, and so I've got $10 left, so I think the only other ones I'm going to do is I'll put $5 in car maintenance and $5 in emergency, and so that brings me to 0. So I'm just going to add this up to make sure that I didn't miss anything. Okay, we are good. And then we are going to just add up how many denominations. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 5s, 2 10s, 4 20s. Oh, sorry, I missed this. So this should actually be 8. And then I need 2, 4, 6, 7 50s and 5 100s. So this is 500. 50, 80, 20, 40. Okay, so 40 plus 20, 350 and 500. So 990. So we are perfectly balanced. And that is it. So that is my cash planning for my pay of January 31st of $990. I hope you liked this video. If you did, hit that like button. If you want to see more, hit subscribe. And as always, comments are welcome. Have a great day.